While the profits of over 600 million rupees earned by the CEB by illegally increasing electricity tariffs on two occasions last year by 66% and 18% in contravention of the Electricity Act should be distributed among the general public, the CEB is planning on taking another route. Instead of distributing this illegal profit among electricity users, the CEB has sent a proposal to the PUCSL yesterday, proposing a reduction in the electricity tariff by 3.34% from February, using the expected profits of the CEB for this year. This proposal was dated 12th of January 2024. 2 days before that, on the 10th of January, several stakeholders who have been handpicked by the CEB were summoned to the head office of the CEB to inquire into the views of these supposed stakeholders prior to the proposal for the reduction in the electricity tariff was sent to the PUCSL. The fact that the Executive Secretary and CEO of the Institute of Engineers Sri Lanka is the first such hand-picked stakeholder could be a result of the CEB's misguided notion that engineers should be in the forefront in deciding on the price of electricity. A paid consultant and creditor of the CEB, who is also a paid consultant to the Asian Development Bank, had also been handpicked by the CEB to attend this meeting in a possible blatant display of their scant disregard to the conflict of interest of the said party. A former provincial councillor of the United National Party was also among those handpicked stakeholders that attended the meeting, and this is testament to the preferential treatment accorded to the allies of those in power. However, the general manager who signed the letter convening the meeting of stakeholders himself admitted to the fact that the meeting was held outside of the legal framework. Using the official letterhead of a state-owned enterprise to perform an act that is outside the legal process could be a privilege accorded only to engineers. If this proposal on the reduction in electricity tariffs submitted by the CEB was prepared based on the proposals made at this illegal meeting, the content of this letter too is by extension illegal and of no legal effect. However, based on the previous and present conduct of these four members of the Commission, they will call for public consultations on the proposal submitted by the CEB. This letter revealed by Action TV yesterday states that the CEB will earn an estimated revenue of about 710 million rupees this year. The estimated cost is approximately 687 million rupees. Two items included in the cost are the transmission allowance and distribution allowance. Last year, the sum total of these allowances was only 70 million rupees. The CEB through this letter says that this cost has now increased to 145 million rupees this year. The transmission of power will continue to be carried out along the same power lines that were used in power transmission last year. Against such a backdrop, the CEB's claim that the transmission cost has increased by 75 million rupees or doubled compared to last year lacks a logical foundation. The finance cost that has been estimated to be 53 million rupees could also be disregarded due to the fact that the interest rates in the country have now stabilized and are at a lower level. Through this letter, the CEB is attempting to conceal the fact that the CEB earned a profit of 600 million rupees last year and also conceal about 1.8 billion rupees from the 2 billion rupees in profit that the CEB is to earn this year. Therefore, it appears that this letter is more of an attempt to hoodwink the general public and rob them of their money rather than a proposal to reduce electricity tariffs. The general manager of the CEB had highlighted the need for this tariff reduction to be implemented from the 1st of February without leaving room for any public discourse on the matter. This letter that was submitted yesterday will have to be considered by the PUCSL after the end of the Thai Pongal festival, leaving out the Poya Day and the weekends in the coming weeks. It appears that the aim is to hoodwink the people in a matter of 9 days. Can it then be concluded that the role of the regulator has now been reduced to merely being puppets of the puppeteers on a mission to deceive the general public of Sri Lanka?